What's going on, everybody, over on YouTube, Twitch as well? How is everyone doing? If you guys want to do me a solid over on TikTok and double tap the screen, would appreciate it. That would be fantastic. We get some people in here, get some debates. That would be cool. I have an Echo. Fun story. I named one of my guns Echo. Yep. It's true. Oh, see what awful take this is gonna be. Hello.
Was that for me or the other guest?
That's you. What's going on?
Not too bad. Blessed beyond measure. How are you?
He said that Kamala, the only choice was a woman. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, just based on the normal act of voting on emotion, I decided to go with the male biology.
Wait. What do you mean voting on emotion?
Yeah, because people vote on emotion all the time. There's a lot of
Do you know where, really quick, do you know why there's this conception that women are emotional on their periods? Do you know why? Would you like to know why?
I never brought that up, but sure.
Well, that's what you're saying, based on emotion.
I never brought up menstrual cycles.
So
but
where are
okay.
you getting women are emotional? What biology?
I know I said
I must have missed that class.
Oh no, sir. I said that I voted on emotion. Right? So I see the question.
Oh, so you're the emotional one. Okay, I got it.
All right. I mean, don't other people who vote on policies like AB, DEI?
What does her being a woman have to do with it?
Well, I mean, it's definitely within consensus in many avenues that men are more fit to lead.
Based on what? Name a war a woman started.
Helen of Troy.
All right, you got one. Can you give me three?
No, yeah, you said one, so that's it. I mean, do I get a taco?
No.
I mean, Troy was a good movie. You know what?
Really
Troy
quick, in
was
the
a
last 100
banger.
years, which wars have been started by men?
I would say.
And by the way, Troy is a
certainly-
fucking Greek fucking story.
Right. Well, you
It
didn't
didn't
ask for any
actually.
epistemology.
It didn't actually
Did you?
happen.
Like, when you ask AI certain questions, but you fail to give parameters. You asked the question, and I answered it. Maybe
By
if you
giving me
gave
something
the
that never
proper
happened.
parameters, you get your answer.
So, are we living in reality with biology,
Yes,
or are we
sir.
not?
Are we? What is a woman?
Well, I don't know. You give me a story. I don't know what that has to do with the question I just asked. Can you name me a real one?
Helen of Troy.
That's Greek mythology.
That's Greek mythology.
Right. Can you give me a real war?
Cleopatra.
Which war? I just want to point out that Caesar was involved in most of that.
Yeah, he was egregious. But again,
Right.
you're trying to strong an argument
No,
based on
in the last 100 years, can you give me a war started by a woman?
in the last 100 years. I mean, I can look it up and we can learn together. But it still doesn't harm.
Who starts
or-
most wars? Let's do that. Let's make it the question easier. Who starts most wars?
Right. Again, you're trying to create an argument that
I'm
I'm
not trying to
making.
create an argument. I'm just asking you a question. You said men are more fit to lead because, they're more leaders. Who starts most wars? Every problem that we have in society right now, guess what? It was men that did it.
Mm-hmm. But by sheer nature, men are more disagreeable versus women who are more agreeable. Henceforth, the wage gap, things like that. So if you
Wait.
look at it, at
Men are
certain
more
levels,
disagreeable, so wouldn't that just prove my point that they're not better leaders?
well, in one instance, being disagreeable can be a net positive or a net negative. It's up to you to offer the context. For example,
So if
if I was going for a
if
position,
it's
I was going
neither
for-
or, you can't use
can
it as an
explain.
argument. If it's a neither or, you can't use it as an argument to use
if I could
in
complete
fact.
complete one claim without you interrupting, you wouldn't be confused the entire time. So I'm saying,
Okay, we'll see.
simple context, right? So let's say if I was going for a job and I was offered $15.50 for my starting salary, but then I, extended my resume, my experience, and my qualifications, and I negotiated for a higher rate. Yes, I'm disagreeable at the current offer, even buying cars. Like
I th-
any situation in which being disagreeable
I,
with
I
a
I thought
offer
we were talking about a leader. Can you tell me when disagreeability ends up being a net positive?
uh, Trump's tariff policies. He's like, no,
How
China,
is that
you're
a net?
not
How is that a
important
net
anymore.
positive? What have we gotten from that?
Well, because we actually, even under invasion, we still self sufficiently operate 40% of our own resources. And if we brought more jobs back to the country, we'd be more powerful, which is why we're the military superpower of the planet.
How have
But
we
I digress.
benefited from tariffs?
Because we say no more than yes, no to inadequate and incongruent trade deals,
I've asked what
right?
we've gotten, not what our response is.
Higher profits for American-based employment and
Where are you getting
companies.
higher profits from? Is that a question, or are you stating that?
I'm answering in a confusing, perplexed manner.
Clearly, I don't think it's
Okay, I
intentional.
mean, I'm sure you're a great entertainer, but I'm trying to ascertain if this is satire or not. My argument was I
Let's
voted for
back
Trump.
down the
The
big
other
words
choice
until
was
you
a
can
woman,
pronounce them
and
correctly.
that was
Right.
missing.
And your argument was that men are better leaders because of five different things, one of which literally never happened, and the other of which you're
Mhm.
not able to substantiate. I asked you how
Okay,
tariffs were better. You said higher profits for American companies. Where are you getting that from? Because when we didn't have tariffs under Biden, we had the highest profit for corporations in American history, which I'm not saying that I agree with, nor am
oh,
I saying that
so you're look at
profits are a
you
good
cleaning
thing.
up. So you're not for corporations, or you are for corporations? I'm talking
I
about
don't think
American
it's an
citizens
either
and
or
American
being
workers.
for corporations. You need corporations. The question is fairness. And by the way, profit does not benefit the United States. Profit benefits the corporations. It doesn't benefit the workers.
No, I care about more veterans
Revenue, I thought we were
than.
letting each other finish sentences. That's weird.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Revenue, right. Revenue allows companies to grow and expand. Profit is what they pocket.
So zero profit goes to expenses and overhead?
Yes.
Oh, so these business leaders and these evil corporate monsters that you try to illustrate don't have families, don't have
What is
private
profit?
obligations.
What is profit?
Profit is, I mean, based on your margin for creating the product or service, it is what you gain above cost.
Right. Which doesn't
Right.
have anything to do with revenue. So profit is what you pocket.
What happens when you pocket your paycheck in America? Are you still
What
taxed?
does this have to do with what I said? Can you just tell me why men are better leaders? Fuck.
Again,
Why
my
is this
argument
question
is,
so difficult?
okay, can you repeat my argument when I first came up or what you read
If
in the
I
chat?
understood it, I could.
Just read it. You got
What?
three
You
viewers
said
here. You got
men are better leaders than women, and I
what I wrote
asked
in the
you
chat.
why. And can you
Okay.
tell
The
me? All right,
pro-
cool. Can you tell me a single problem in America that women were in charge of?
prostitution, one of the oldest jobs in American history.
And who pays for that? Who gives the profit for that?
I mean, are you discussing like the
Who
period in which
makes
it
that?
began?
Hold on.
Inception?
Would it be a business without men?
There's a lot of,
Wait, just really
non-binary
quick.
options out there, I'm
Would
sure.
it be a business in which profit was made without men?
Again, but how does that hurt my argument? Like, do you like you're
Because
like
you're
going
saying that
straight
this
over
is a
my argument?
problem. You're saying that this is a problem, and I can turn around and tell you directly that it is not something that
Yeah, but
women
your only
are alone
response has
in.
been, "What about men?" Your only response has been,
My
"But men
response
did."
is not what about men. Your response
Been
is
every
women are
response
bad. But
my
listen. When
claim.
your argument is women are better leaders than men and can provide nothing for it, and then provide me something in which men play an equal role in,
Mhm. Okay, so outside of modernity, what is a moral ought or civil duty that women have in this country?
can you answer my fucking question first?
I mean, we're speaking past each other because you don't even know my argument. You're
I'm
creating
asking you literally for a
situations in which
problem in America that women are solely responsible. I'll add a qualifier to make it easier.
A, B.
Why would A be? Who has sex with them?
So your argument is
I need the
not what
fucking soundboard back. God damn
bro,
it.
you are
I need
just
the
engrossed
soundboard back.
about
God
Islam.
damn it.
So
Where's
every
the
answer is what
soundboard?
about men?
It's not what about
Okay.
men. Your argument is women are the problem. If your argument
No,
is
I didn't. That's not my
dude, I'm
argument,
finishing
though.
a sentence here. If
Like,
your
read your own
argument,
prompt.
bro,
Read your prompt.
if your
Just read your prompt,
argument,
brother. It says Republicans don't know why they support Trump. And my response in the chat was, well, our only other choice was a woman. So, brother, we had one choice. Now it's up to you to
who's this guy
intersect
debating?
and understand that statement. You.
Fuck,
I
I
wrote
thought
it
you were
in the
just,
chat.
I don't know. I usually a debate requires the
Brought
other
it
side
up
to
and then
talk.
thought you read it.
Right.
I
I'm
mean,
asking you for a problem that women are solely responsible for.
I don't have to answer
And by
that
the
question
way,
because
I don't think
do an
anything that
argument.
you've answered. You do. You said that women
How's
are the
that?
problem. You're literally like,
And
women
I
are the
said AB.
problem.
Yeah, that
Who has sex
is
with women?
it's
Who
it's
administers them?
normalized.
I'm
It's
sorry, really
normalized.
quick.
You can have five ABs in a
Really
year.
quick, really quick,
That's
really
a
quick,
normal
really
thing.
quick.
That's a
Hey,
problem.
really quick. Hey, really quick. Are, uh, sorry. Brooke, appreciate the dollar. Thank you for also that war was over. Helen, that war was over. Helen being kidnapped. So you're trying desperately. Let me give you a rundown of every problem that men have created in this country. Okay, you made an
You name
absolutist
one
argument.
female
Hold on, hey,
leader.
stop fucking interrupting me, man. What the fuck is this?
Address my
Jesus
argument. I mean,
Christ!
you can have your
You
but
haven't
address the
addressed
argument.
mine.
You
Really
addressed
quick,
it by
your
having a
problem. I
prompt.
just one question. Just one question.
You literally
Most
posted
doctors.
a prompt.
Stop interrupting me. Most doctors in America, are they men or women?
I would argue doctors, PhD graduates, actual doctors.
No.
Sure,
Yeah.
probably.
What?
Men, I would assume.
Awesome. Which means that most abortions are likely administered by who?
Degenerate men who should lose their license.
So
It's
men.
called malpractice.
So men.
It's called
It's not.
malpractice.
It's absolutely not malpractice. You just saying it's malpractice doesn't make it malpractice.
It's subjective, and you
You,
know it.
you're defaming me. You're
I'm
talking. That's
defaming you.
subjective.
Eh,
He's defaming me, bro. You
everything
literally
is
just
subjective when
admitted
you don't
men.
know English.
You literally just admitted men.
Are you saying that women don't perform AB? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's a straw man.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the straw man.
He is
So every
struggling.
argument that I have about my one choice
Where's
last
my
election
popcorn? Do I have
has to
popcorn
do with
around
how
here?
many wars men started. But yet you probably supported Obama, but we don't want to discuss
Do I
drones
have
and deportations. You
Do I
know?
have popcorn around here? You're struggling real hard.
Now you're definitely a plant at this point. You
I'm a
used to be a good
plant?
debater.
I'm a
You used to be a
great
good
debater.
debator, bro.
I'm so
You used
good.
to
I
be a
barely have to
great
say
debater, bro.
anything. Honestly, I'm so fucking good. I barely have to say anything. You're getting fucking wrecked. That's the
All
best
you're
part.
saying
I
is
don't
what
even.
about men,
I'm
though?
such a. You know what? I'm such a. Shut up. I'm such a great debater. I literally just ask you questions and it falls apart. That's how fucking good of a debater I am. I literally don't even have to fucking argue back with you. I just ask questions and your whole entire fucking argument falls apart. Just basic questions. Questions you never even
Steal me
thought
my
of.
argument. Steal
What?
me my argument. Steal me my argument real quick for me.
There's no way to, because it's a dumb fucking argument.
Yeah, so you're just creating hypotheticals in your head
No, I'm
to
telling you,
attach
there
to
aren't
it.
any real material problems in America caused
Can
by
you name
women.
one? Can you name one great female leader in the last 100 years that had a positive
In the last
outcome?
100 years? I mean, I don't know about
Sure.
great leaders, but I can name you female leaders. Yeah.
Okay, so your whole argument is based upon my ill will choice to go with a man versus a woman for as
Aren't there,
president.
there's like
That's the argument.
there's great female Angela Merkel. Boom.
You got that from chat. Your mod Jaden gave it to you.
I
So
didn't
like
even
now
read the
these
chat.
answers aren't
Honestly,
even
I didn't.
from you.
Honestly, I swear to
Where,
God, I
where,
didn't
where's the
even.
Discord VC at that they're feeding you answers? Good day, sir. You're a fake industry
Do you,
plant.
here, I'll
and you're
close. You mean close my eyes? I'll
No,
put
you're
this
good, bro.
on.
No,
Hold on,
you're
I'll put
good.
this
Like
on.
you're just a D
No,
wannabe, bro.
don't run, don't run.
You're
It's
not D.
okay. It's okay.
You're
I got
not
a
D.
blindfold. It's okay. I'll find a
You
blindfold.
can't
Hold on, I'll
even
put
still
post-it
man my
notes on
argument,
my
but yet
eyes.
you have an entire
Don't say
script
anything,
ready.
man. Hold on, don't say nothing. No, I'm just a fucking genius. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna take two. It takes two, baby. You know what's funny? I used to debate with my eyes closed and with blindfolds because people didn't believe me. It's okay though.
The man's debating
I
when
don't
he
need the
doesn't
chat.
understand my argument.
I don't need the chat.
So he argues to himself.
Is this
'cause
good enough?
according
Is
to
this
him,
good
I have
enough?
no argument.
Awesome. I will argue. I will debate with you blindfold. Cool.
No, just
Angela
watch me.
Merkel. Now what? You want another one? There was, I don't know. Margaret
Yeah,
Thatcher
exactly.
was a major leader. She was a conservative leader. Do you not think that she
Margaret
was great?
Thatcher led a country.
Yes.
Which one?
She was the Prime Minister of the UK.
And what was her highest achievement in office? Name one.
Prime Minister of the UK.
Name one policy.
Are you saying that conservatives aren't good
You
leaders?
support women and can't name
I
one
don't like
policy.
her. I don't like her. You asked me for
Wow.
one major creator, so I
You're
gave you one, and then
emulating-
you're like, no.
You're emulating feminism for coins?
What? No,
Fuck,
I don't make
brother.
almost. I'm be honest with you. I don't make almost anything off of TikTok. Almost
You're
everything
live
comes
on
from YouTube.
platforms, and you're here
Can you
for free.
stop fucking interrupting me, bro? You're getting
Oh, no,
thrashed
no, he-
by a guy
no,
with
he-
post-it notes on his eyes.
Yeah, I get it. You're very entertaining, but you're not in any way coherent.
How
with
am I not
debating stuff.
coherent? Was Angela
No,
Merkel not clear
You're
enough for
fucking
you?
pour peanut
Let
butter
me
all over
fix
you
this.
and you like-
Let me fix this for you really quick. Hold on. Hold
Nutella,
on.
bro.
Hold
That's
on.
your category.
Hold on. Stop talking for a second. I'll fix this. 1 second. One
All I'm
moment.
saying is that you said that woman's name because your mod, Jay. wrote it in the
I
chat.
honestly, I'm
Now
gonna be
you're
real
just
with you.
spreading
I
out.
was looking at the smirk on my face. 1 second.
So you're literally, not figuratively, arguing with yourself.
No,
that's
I was
impressive.
just checking. I was just like, damn, I fucking got
Nah,
it.
that's fucking esoteric.
Okay,
bro.
I got it.
love Yeah, so all I'm saying is that if you gave me, Trump versus Hillary, Trump versus Candace
Awesome.
Owens, Trump
Are you literate?
Tulsi Gabbard,
Are you
I'd
literate,
probably
or you
always
need to
go
read
with
that from the chat?
read what from the chat? You haven't said anything.
I know. The eyes say it all.
Is this how low you've gotten, man? That's wild. I mean, it's entertaining for sure. You know? You got the
He's
same
so
thing
beat.
from-
He's
now-
so. I mean, you just sat in here and just got walloped for like 10 minutes, dude.
And what was
This
the
didn't
gotcha?
go well for you.
Okay, fine. If I got walloped, what was the defining argument? What was the point you made that won this extravagant debate of yours? Men start wars?
Angela
WWE.
Merkel.
So Obama, the porter and drone in chief, was a great guy? Is that also your argument?
So that's called a straw man. We were talking about
Is it?
women leaders.
No, but it fits the narrative congruently.
I've talked a bunch of mad shit about Obama. And anybody that's watched my show knows that. So,
Right.
but
so
see, you're not trying to make this about like good women leaders. You're trying to make this about men. They're good leaders too. Trying to turn this into some weird democratic thing. It's not gonna work. This is what you've become.
It would be,
This is what you
it would-
become as a
throwing away
person.
a vote. I don't believe in throwing away a vote. I mean, Bernie used to be a cool guy, but he went, complete deranged. But, I used to support him.
Can I take it off, or did you finish reading it finally? Take it off.
I don't read bullshit. But again,
Oh,
I'm
I'll
very
read it to
critical
you.
of
It's a
everything.
great story. It's called.
It's an individualistic argument.
You're-
John. I can be self-critical against other men
A
that are
dumbass.
complete garbage and not leadership qualities. We're discussing two people.
Your argument had to do with gender, not mine.
What? Okay, so what? Are you saying that there was not a difference in gender that was of high?
I'm not saying that. You asked me for a good woman leader.
Okay,
I gave you
so if
one.
you
There's
had to look at a
multiple
poll,
across
right?
Europe.
If there was a poll on the likeliness.
Did you not? What?
Okay, go ahead.
Did
Just
you
keep making
not
sound
tell
like-
me that we could look up wars that women started? So can we look up
I
women
asked you a
presidents?
question.
No, but
I
can we
asked you a
look up
question.
women? Wait, since you wanted to look up wars that women started, can we look up women presidents or prime ministers?
Is my argument that there were never prime ministers that were women? No, that's not my argument. I'm responding to the words behind you while you try to scribble words in front of you. What's your prompt say?
I don't know. I can't read.
Republicans do not know why, or don't know why. That grammar mistake is horrible. Know why they support Trump. Debate me.
I'm sorry.
So
What's the
the-
grammatical
Yeah.
error? What's the grammatical error?
Do not would have been more admissible than don't.
It's a conjunction. I see.
Sure, whatever is your function. But moving forward
That's
amicably,
called a
on
conjunction. That's like
your
appropriate.
again,
That's appropriate English.
again, you're just making sound. My response is simply that, given the choice, removing all policy, it would yield a net positive to have a man as commander in chief of the planet's highest spending military superpower, and avoid that that
I'm
emotional
sorry. When was the
manic
last
state.
women? When was the? Do you think America's in a good state right now, or do you think it was before Trump? Or do you think America's in a good state? Are you happy with the way things are?
As a American citizen, yes, it would
You're
depend who
happy
you
with the
ask.
high inflation. You're
Right,
happy
right.
with the high fuel costs. You're happy with the high groceries. You're happy with the high housing. You're happy with the bombs that are being dropped everywhere. You're happy with the deportations, which, by the way, you tried to use as a weapon despite the fact that you support it. You can't abandon
Mm-hmm.
your morals, your belief system when it's
You're
convenient to
speaking to a
attack
Hispanic
Democrats.
American right
Stop
now.
interrupting me or you're going to go, man. All of them were men. Every single one. All of them. I, for one, would like to try out a woman leader.
Who's the current Secretary of Defense?
Pete Kegstand.
Thoughts on him? Is he a misogynistic pig?
He's pretty good at keg stands.
At keg stands?
Yeah, he didn't he grape a woman? Yeah, he was almost have to resign because of it.
I mean, there's always the other side of the story. Look at Amber Heard.
There's always another side. Didn't he get caught red-handed? I remember reading that story and was like,
I
damn.
know a woman that pooped on giant. Do you know a woman
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
pooped
yeah,
on a
yeah.
guy's
Listen,
bed
listen,
before?
listen, listen. Do
I
you
don't.
know, like, you know what's crazy is like, I actually do, but you know what's crazy is like,
That's you're,
you
you're
can't.
amazing.
Thanks. You know what's interesting is like you can't just take someone else and make them the reason that you're right as a generality. That's a generalization fallacy. You're taking one instance and generalizing it. Like if I were to
How
say
so?
you're a dipshit, so all Republicans are, then that would, you know, that
Right,
wouldn't be
but I
right.
would have then to have qualifiers to fit my narrative, which would be, I would be a Puerto Rican born native who grew up in America and served in the U.S. military, and as a previous homeless veteran, I have a lot of arguments that would qualify my stance. If you would like to know, instead of assuming I
You
was a
were a
MAGA,
homeless veteran. Who defunded the
yeah,
veterans aid, by the way? Who did that? Was that a
no,
Democrat? Was that a woman?
well, that's the LGBTQ line, but the military funding to include the hotline are still active as we speak.
Yeah, but who's cutting the aid?
That would be probably the left that views them as mere
Nope, it's men. It's Republican
it's
men.
the liberal argument that says that we just sold our bodies.
You sold what?
People who are anti-military or the complex itself usually argue that we sold our bodies.
It's
Um,
interesting to me because Democrats are and leftists are anti-industrial complex, or at least we view it as being a major problem. But we have more support for the veterans, and
so
the
why do people on
Republicans
the
are
right
the opposite.
march for veterans? Well, when was the last Democratic protest for homelessness in the veteran community, or lack of funding, or lack of awareness for anything
Well, I
that
can
people
tell you
bring?
this. I can tell you
Just name one.
this that when I was posting videos and other leftist creators were posting videos about the procurement cards for the VA being cut off, I didn't hear anything from Republicans.
When was it cut off exactly? Because last I checked, my check has never been
Yeah, they
cut
were
off.
cutting them off. The people that were working at the VAs were having to pay for them out of pocket and then get reimbursed.
Are you saying
This
like
happened.
getting them to
This
the
happened
office,
right when that
like
whole
my?
Doge thing happened.
Okay, was it like an
The
isolated one clinic?
fuck was that?
That's a whale.
Oh, that
Okay,
was
hold on.
Nutcracker. Nutcracker with the whale. Nutcracker, you got a TikTok. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. Can we get some dubs? I don't know how much that cost, but that was cool. Appreciate it, Nutcracker. Thank you. Thank you, Nutcracker. Dubs and drums. Nice.
Yeah, but there are organizations like Mission 22 and Stack Up that do affirm the idea of what you're arguing. But if you look at the world today, you care more about an undocumented, I won't even say the other word, but I'll say undocumented citizen versus a homeless vet on the street. And
No,
the
I don't.
stats and narrative show that to be true.
That's not true at all. The reason that immigrants are being brought up is because Republicans are attacking them to a severe degree. That's why.
Republicans or federal ICE agents doing their job.
Republicans are going after immigrants, despite the fact they make up over 8% of U.S. GDP. Do you have any idea what would happen if immigrants walked out of this country?
No one's attacking immigrants. It's illegal immigration. It's a straw man fallacy.
It's not a straw man. Republicans.
You're trying to use
No,
only
it's
the word
not a
immigrant.
straw man. I didn't say. By the way, I said immigration. Republicans are attacking all forms of immigration, and they even
Are you lying?
attacked Haitians. They even attacked Haitians.
Because
They
they were
even
eating
attacked.
taxes. At
No,
that
they
one time
weren't.
that they were caught doing it.
They
They were.
weren't, and those were legal citizens,
Are
and
you
they
going to
weren't
say
doing
there was
that.
never been an
I
instance where that
actually
occurred?
know. I actually know how that started. I know how that lie
Because
started.
it
And the
was
guy
found
that
on
the
tape.
guy no. The guy said that there were people at the park that were killing and eating geese. And he took it to a city council meeting, and the Republicans turned it into cats and dogs and ran with it.
Wow, brother. You really only live
Yeah,
in
I
like
can
that.
show you the video of the guy at
Uh,
the city council meeting. Do you want to see the video? I can pull up the video for
I mean,
you.
you show me one, I have five to follow it. Like,
Show
let's
me,
not go that
show me
route.
him. By all means, show
Okay.
me him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, send him over on Instagram.
I can. I bet.
Yeah,
If you
yeah. You
message
know
me
why?
on
You know
Instagram,
why I'm not worried
I'll
about it
follow
at
you.
all? Because I've already seen most of them.
That you know are that okay? So you've seen the videos without me sending them, but you're
I already
telling me
tell.
to
I'll tell
send
you
them
what.
at a
One of
later
them.
date.
I'll tell you because they use the same propaganda all over the place. It's the same propaganda recycled. One of the ladies was not was not in Springfield. She was
Mm.
in Florida.
Again, this is not real estate, so location need not
Yeah,
matter.
she was in Florida, but she
So
wasn't an immigrant
again,
either.
my argument is that immigration is good. We need it, especially in
Right.
the collegiate level. Right? There are many bright minds in many places on earth that don't have the education to really bring them into the new age, right? So I'm with you. Immigration, love it. Undocumented immigration where they receive subsidized funding, housing, etc. While I look at a homeless veteran that isn't getting that very same care, but yet there's a tier for them and not a tier for our own citizens, that's a problem. Because even outside that 4% issue, you'll still have to admit that for the middle class and lower class, which is one class at this point, we're not doing okay. So there needs the improvement. So we don't
I
need
agree.
the add-on
I
and
agree.
overhead
What
of
have the
undocumented.
Republicans?
What?
No, that's not why. Immigrants have nothing to do with that. We have a labor shortage in this country. What
Brother,
have the
it's like taking your
Republicans?
friend to
What
work
have the
so that you don't
Republicans
pay gas.
proposed? What have the Republicans proposed that have helped most Americans?
What have well, there's no tax on tips. That's
That
outstanding.
affects 2.5% of America.
You think that the service industry is 2% of
It
America?
affects no, but the amount of people that rely on tip wages is 2.5%.
Do you know how many Uber, DoorDash, and restaurant and hotel workers and bellmen and
Two.
doormen and delivery drivers there are in this country?
Well, if it's 2.5%, that would make it
It's
about
not
7 or 8.
2.5%.
That would make it about 7 or 8 million. I can pull the stats up for you if you want.
Brother, we self-sufficiently preserve
And by the
40% of our
way, if those go through W-2s, they're taxed. That's why it
So
only
you're
affects 2.5%.
so you're pro-tax evasion. That's outstanding.
What are you fucking talking about? I'm telling you what the law. What does that even mean?
Wait, so you're saying to your chat of 500 people, hey man, avoid that W-2, you heard? They take their money,
If
get what you
the
earn.
tip is put through a card, which almost all tips in America are, and it ends up on a
Hmm.
W-2, it's
Right.
taxed.
Right. So at the end of the night, when servers, go to the computer, they have to deduct a certain level of cost that goes back to the restaurant versus the cash tips that they have to keep. I understand that. But there's places like a car wash, like I worked at for 3 years, where every car that I did, and all I did was dry it.
Okay.
Right? Dry it,
So
and I got
I'm just gonna pull it up. We said 2.5%. Are you gonna accept that, or are you gonna look it up?
I'm definitely I mean I'll concede to the argument, but again, your numbers
Cool.
I mean go ahead. Pull up the
So
stats of the number of service employment in this country.
it's not all service employees get tips.
But that's highly subjective. I can list 20 plus occupancies that would garner a some kind of gratuity. I'm an internet salesman. Calm down, sir. And you all have internet, so I own all of you. You all have the
4
Wi-Fi.
million people.
Understand?
2% of all U.S. households.
2% of all U.S. households.
Yeah, I asked you for something the Republicans are doing that's helping all Americans.
Yeah, not
And not
taxing
the
those people.
football players.
I mean, do you know how
I'm a
much a
dad,
service
those are jokes.
worker makes?
What? It's
Do you know how
irrelevant
much?
to what I just asked you to say.
Oh, so now it's relevant. So income and prosperity is relevant and is your apex charge, but not for the $2 an hour workers, right? Not at all.
I literally just asked you for something Republicans are doing to help all Americans, and now you're arguing with me about
No
the
taxing on
2%.
overtime. No taxing on overtime. That actually applies to me and many other
Yeah,
people that actually
that
work.
doesn't affect all Americans.
How so?
I can look it up for
How would
you.
that not be a net benefit? No
Because
taxation
a
on
lot
overtime.
of them. 1 second. How many Americans does no tax on overtime affect?
That's crazy that that's your authority. A Google search.
Well, so the problem is that the way that they worded it, it doesn't always affect people. But by the way, that actually moves money away from
What
Social
was your
Security. It's going to
what was your
remove It's going to remove $1.2 trillion from Social Security over the next 10 years. So that actually doesn't help Americans, but
wait. You Google searched it. What was the response to your Google
I'm looking
answer?
it up. 1 second. Potentially 100 million people are. Wait, no.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
It's okay, man.
Among these eligible for overtime, it's estimated that 8% of hourly workers and 4% of salary workers work FLSA qualified overtime.
Yes,
Those likely
and
to benefit, so
mhm,
8%.
right. So do you know why that is? Because in the normal salary or
So again, I'm
cost
just
of
gonna
living,
ask it again.
I mean, we are pivoting to a new question. Can you go on one argument at
I'm
a time?
not pivoting to a new question. I'm just asking you for something that benefits
Yeah.
all Americans. I got 2% and 8%.
Yeah, so far we're at 10. That's a lot of people.
What are the Republicans advocating for that benefit
Most
even
20-year-olds stay at home.
40%? Okay, they gave $4 trillion away to billionaires.
Yeah, and a lot of those lobby for your party members that you want to put in office, but you never
I
discussed
don't
that.
give a shit about that. I don't fucking care at all. They're gonna do that anyways. They did
No,
that
you
before
don't.
the $4 trillion.
Mm-hmm. Again, do you believe in climate change, but at the same time hate Elon Musk? I can do the exact same thing you're playing. All I'm saying is that if you add up the
What?
numbers and how the current demographic of employment is, full-time employees are usually the leaders of the household versus the adolescent kids like you that are still with their parents
I'm
trying to
still
make it.
just asking for something that benefits all Americans. The Democrats want
I gave you
universal
two solid
pre-K.
examples.
No, I said most Americans. You were concerned about
School
qualifiers
choice
early on.
for public and private entities. That's
Most
also
Americans don't care about that.
so. No, parents don't care about school choice.
No,
That's
like
true.
no, most parents don't give a shit.
So if your argument is based on your utility, like your preferences, I can't argue
I don't think
with
it's
logic.
based on utility. You're like there is an argument about what is good or what is not good for America. School choice strips away a lot of fucking money. It strips away a
Yeah.
lot of money from the public school and privatizes it.
Can you Google how many Christians there are in America?
Why?
Because it would help you understand my next argument if you want to insist on the question.
I don't know. It's probably like 150 million. I think
Mm,
80% are religious of Americans are religious. So I don't know. It's probably like
right.
150 million.
Right. Plus the other monotheism. So my next statement and answer would be that all of those individuals would not need to be compelled to change their speech to fit a politicized narrative, and that would
Is
be a
it
net positive.
the power of Christ that compels them? Look,
No, it's the executive action by
yeah,
Trump.
but not everybody is some super
Over.
religious far right nut job.
I mean, if you looked it up, you'd be surprised how many of us there are. Praise God.
I know, but no. Don't put Christians in with you. They're not all like you. Catholics, especially, don't believe in the religious right bullshit of this country. And Catholics make up a
That's
significant
that's
portion.
that's not true because that
That
would be
is true.
Protestant.
Most
That'd be
Catholics know
Protestant.
Protestantism and Catholicism are two different sects. You can go and check. Go to Ireland. You'll learn all about it.
So now we're in Ireland. We're traveling now. Dang.
You're trying to say that Protestants and Catholics are the same, which they're not. They're
No, I would say that
similar.
those that would support things like AB and or LGBT rights would be more Protestant or non-denominational than they would be Catholic or Orthodox. Would you disagree?
I would
That's
say
my.
I don't know where the Protestant stands, but I can tell you
So
that the
why are you having an
Catholics do
argument
not
based on something
believe.
you don't know about?
I literally tried to argue about this guy is fucking professionally lost.
So
Someone,
you're
can
arguing
we
on
get
things
this
you don't
guy a
understand.
map? No,
Mm.
you're trying to make this about Protestants and what they believed. You tried to lump yourself into a group. And I told you that you don't get to unify that group under one message, like there's 150 million of us, because the 150 million, many of them are progressive. They actually
Right.
believe in what Jesus thought.
So if a Christian believes that we are created in God's image, they wouldn't affirm a lot of the things that you do. So there's a
What?
crutch. There's a
What would
crutch in the
Jesus
argument.
disagree? What? Cool. Let's do this argument. What would
Okay.
Jesus disagree with me?
A man is not a woman.
Where did Eve come from?
According to Christian theology, it would
The
be the
the
rib of Adam.
the which would be
So creation is so if a
so
man is born of a
so
woman, then he's a woman. What?
so a woman came from a what?
A man.
Well,
That
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 didn't
doesn't make
work.
it so.
Next, that didn't work at all. You want to try
Do you
something
know that?
else? What would
Do you
Jesus
know,
and I not agree with?
brother? Do you know that the law of identity would disagree?
What would Jesus and I not agree with? That didn't work.
Adam is
Can you
Adam,
try a
Eve,
different
Eve is
one?
Eve.
I don't want to argue with that one anymore. You got it
Yeah,
didn't go
no,
well.
it's
Just take the L. What's
seven
something else
seven
Jesus
co
and I
one.
wouldn't agree
You
with?
guys. You said take the L. You said Adam and Eve are congruent, and you think that's a W?
I didn't say that.
So did Caitlyn Jenner win the Olympic medal, or did
I don't
Bruce Jenner win?
care. Pick a different
Mm.
thing.
Again, hey, it's your show, brother. I'm just here. I'm just a
I know
non.
that didn't work. It didn't work. Jesus and I looks like God and I would agree with that. I guess Eve came from a rib of a man. That's as trans as it gets.
But
Listen, do you have something else that
so you're
Jesus and I
saying
wouldn't
that
agree on?
you're saying
And
that
don't I
Eve
love
is
that
a
they
trans.
speak for
Look at
Jesus,
you,
you know?
Your argument is that Eve is a trans woman. That's your argument
No.
right now,
Can you pick something else?
brother. I mean, at this point, I'm just impressed with any sound you make. I love it.
I
This
know.
is good.
It's
This is good
impressive.
content. Hey, tap that screen. We're almost at 50K. Also check them out on YouTube, Twitch. We're live. We're here. We're square. I'm bald. He's not. Who knows? Hat off at 20,000
I don't know. Hair's
taps.
looking pretty rough today.
Well, once you go bald, it'll all be smooth sailing. It's okay.
Buddy,
That hat's
I ain't
gonna
ever
help.
going bald.
Jesus, you are Vegeta, brother. Nope, Vegeta's coming in. Super Saiyan. Very, very soon.
I
Call
have a
that a widow's peak.
spectacular hairline. Listen, there's a lot of stuff you could rag on me for.
How
My
many men in
hairline
America use the word spectacular to describe their hair? Google
could
that.
what?
How many U.S. men use the word spectacular to describe their hair?
I don't care. At least one.
That's a big word, but maybe if you add some big words to your argument, they might sound compelling.
Well, I mean, you listen to Trump, and he seems to make sense. So, I've got
Oh,
fantastically hair. It's
I mean, at
great.
least he's not talking about his leg hairs, you know?
That's a weird remark. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Or Joe
Anyway,
Biden
can you
never
give me
ever
something?
got
Can you give
leg
me
hairs.
something different?
You're so
Can you
bad
give me
face.
something different that Jesus and I wouldn't agree on?
That the law is subjective.
I don't know what you mean by that.
For example, ignorance is not above law. Would you agree?
I don't know what that means either. That's not the saying.
Wow. Okay. So we're driving in a car, and I'm purposely on my phone while driving, and I hurt someone else in that process. Can I plead insanity and say I was ignorant to the fact that there might have been a person there? Or would I be upheld with the full parameters of the law? Or would my ignorance be okay? and get me off
You
scot-free.
would go to jail because you couldn't claim insanity. Insanity means that insanity is what's called an affirmative. I'm gonna teach you something. Insanity is what's called an affirmative defense, meaning I did it, but there's a reason I did it. I went insane. You're not gonna be
Uh,
like I went insane and was checking my phone. That doesn't work. You're going to
mhm.
jail. It's not an affirmative defense, right? Because it's a negligent act. It would be negligent homicide or
Right,
reckless.
but it would still be reckless, right? Homicide, correct? So would
It
my
would be.
ignorance
It would
mean
depend on what you did.
investigation?
Negligent and reckless are close to each other. One is you weren't paying attention, someone died. The other one is you were doing something purposefully that was reckless in nature. And then the
Mm-hmm.
other one would be, but they don't have to have intent, right? Then you
So
have
for example,
intent, and then you have intent. I intended to kill that person.
well, one would argue that there are strict guidelines when operating heavy machinery, but that would involve us reading, which I don't think you do. So
Right. If you
my
did
example
something
is
negligent or something reckless, then
right,
yeah, you could go to
right,
jail.
right, because the law supersedes our own ignorance. So for example, I'll
The,
keep it
the,
as
the, the
grandiose.
saying, just really quick, the
Oh my
saying
God, I can't.
is ignorance
Words
is
is
no
not
excuse to the ignorance is not an excuse to the law.
exactly right. So there's always an authority above our own, you know, pretext. Meaning how we feel doesn't make it
Well,
always right. Therefore, there are parameters, right?
I got it.
Correct. Meaning that there's objective. What? What is it? Come on, boy.
Are you
Come
going to
on.
say morality?
No, is that the word that came to mind, or was it written in your heart by God Himself? Amen, brother. Just just ask for forgiveness and stop doing this foolishness. I love you.
Nutcracker, appreciate it. Thank you for the 30. Don't go away, mad. Just go away. Nutcracker, appreciate it for the 30. And Andreu to kick this bucket of nuts. I'm a parent. Fuck school choice. Andreu, appreciate it. Thank you. And Nutcracker, appreciate it as well. Thank you, guys. Oh, goodness gracious. If you are debating, please go ahead and hop in the request. If anybody wants to hop on the panel tonight, by all means. Hopefully someone that I have at least had met before that I know. I don't know where Lexi is, but if you guys want to hop in, that would be cool. If you guys want to debate, hop on in the request. If you want to ask a question, hop on in the request. That would be cool and awesome. That was Straw Man Central, and none of it was funny. I brought back out the post-it notes. I haven't done that in years. In years. I haven't done it in years. So, here we are. Anyway. Hey, Ronan, appreciate it. Thank you. We got one kick in the kick pool. I'm going to add that to the kick pool. Ronan, appreciate it for the 10. Thank you. It is $30 to kick. Ronan, thank you. Dubs and drumsticks in the chat for everyone there over on YouTube. It is $10 to kick if you guys want to do that. $30 to kick. But if you tip me and just say it's part of the kick pool, I add it into the kick pool, and then when it reaches it, I kick them usually in a funny way. There's also a Venmo Cash App in the bio. You guys can sub on any one of the platforms. Scarlett, appreciate it. Thank you for the sub with the Prime over on Twitch. Is Twitch working over there? Yeah, okay, it is. It is. It is. We got Mega Guy, but you need to come back on your main account. Thanks. Appreciate it. Eve is trans? I don't fucking know. Maybe. Were you there? Were you there? Huh? Begging for money on TikTok? It's better than your mom begging on her knees. Oh shit, I didn't want to block him. Whatever. Anyways, if you were debating, hop on in the box. That would be awesome. Would appreciate it. You can pay to kick the fool. Anyways, I really want to debate. Mega Guy, come back on your main. Wait, has Mega Guy been in here before? Actually rejoin. He's been in here. Or he's been on the other account. For those of you that don't know, on Thursday the live went down. So. You had my mom the other night? Joke's on you, my mom's trans. That was such a good one. Mega Guy, what's up?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Doing all right. What's going on? What you take? That may be the best fucking joke I've ever had. Hey, least appreciate it. Thank you for the 10 over there. I'll read it in just a second. Mega guy, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. I'm waiting on a raid to start, actually. So I'm just scrolling through TikTok and I came across your stream. I normally come across Steam's stream and I popped in there a couple times.
So is anyone playing tonight that's fun?
No. I said a
Okay.
raid. A Destiny raid. But nothing's happening, so.
Oh, a Destiny raid?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like music or something.
No. But your caption says they don't know why they support Trump. I mean, I have at least one reason. At least one.
Should I write it down?
Yeah, if you could, so I don't forget it, that'd be super cool.
All right, what is it?
So, I would say about like 80% mostly agree with mass deportation.
Yeah, I fucking got it. Yes.
Oh, you wrote it down before. Oh, I didn't know that's what you're doing.
Yes.
That's cool. I like that. You guessed it.
It's so predictable. It's like I can read their
Okay.
minds.
So I'm assuming you don't agree with it?
Wait, here's your psychic reading tonight. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was asking,
why?
you don't agree with mass deportation?
No. God, no.
No.
You want an
Okay,
honest
so
solution?
Is
By,
it
yeah,
mass
by the way, most
amnesty?
people don't support mass deportation. By the way, I'll give you the very simple reason. If we were to do that, we would lose 8% of American GDP. That means gross domestic. That means growth. That means catastrophe. I think the last time we had that was in 2008.
Okay.
So that we can't mass deport people. This is all for show.
What do you mean for show? Because, I mean,
And then we don't have
For
the
me,
resources. We don't have the ability. Immigrants are too integrated in our country. What we should be doing is creating a program to, Americanize people that have been here for a long time. I think that's completely reasonable.
yeah, I could get with that. Like, my whole issue is that a lot of them are undocumented. We don't know who they are. They've come through illegally when there is a process to get here. Even if you're seeking asylum, there is a process. And should the process be better? Yeah, I think we can both agree the process to become a legal immigrant should be better.
Cool.
Correct.
Just a question.
Yeah.
We don't know if Trump's on the Epstein list, correct?
No, we do not.
Which
I
means
would
that we
assume
don't
he is.
we don't know who he is as a person, right?
I mean, a lot of his life's been documented, yeah. So, I
But
mean,
we don't know who he really is behind the scenes, behind the curtain.
no, we don't know who anyone is behind the curtain. I see where you're getting with this.
Well, we do, but you understand. So like, there's a lot of people that we don't know who they are as a person.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that's a good reason. I walk into the store next to a serial killer, I'd never know. Actually, I probably would know. I literally would. I'm suspicious of that. I think about that all the time. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
this
walk
is the
into
guy
stores.
next to me gonna take me.
I've walked past some people that I'm like, they've done some shit. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a vibe, you know?
Yeah,
done some
I
shit.
can understand that.
Yeah. But that's the point. Is that this is the point. The Republicans have refused to address that need, dating back forever, to find a way to integrate people that have been here in a long time into being legal citizens. They've refused to do that. Arrivederci. And, we were supposed to have the Dreamers Act. They stopped it. They've tried to make this process more difficult, and then they turn around and they attack people. And it really comes down to nativism and white replacement theory. That's really what it comes down to, as opposed to we need to bring people in here legally.
No, I think both sides can agree that we're fine with more legal immigrants. My whole issue is so with illegal immigrants coming in, to me I look at it as the same way as someone I don't know coming into my house, right? And
Why?
even if they
What?
come in and they do the dishes, they help out around the
Why?
place, I mean,
Why? We,
I don't
you
I don't know
wait a
who you
second.
are
If
beyond
someone
the
came
house,
into
but
your house, stole nothing, and cleaned everything up, you wouldn't thank them?
no, I don't want you in my house.
Okay, well,
I
that's
have my own.
fine. But I'd be
I have
like,
my
hey,
own
that's a
in-laws.
pretty sweet deal.
I know, but I have like my in-laws who have come into my house and like just to pick up my kids and have gone and done the dishes, and that upsets me. Like maybe that's just a me
Why?
thing, but that's
Yeah, I
because
think that's just a you thing.
my house. It's my house. It's my dishes. Like I appreciate it, but I don't want you doing it because it's my stuff. I'm
I
very
know. I'm
possessive.
I'm like a person like I want to do it my own. I don't really care all that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. But I will say it's not comparable because we don't own anything in this country, number one, and we're not a collective. So, we're just not a collective.
What do you mean by we're not a collective? Can you explain?
Like, we're not a unitary. Like, someone like you know what I mean? If someone walked into your friend's room that was like renting a room and they cleaned it all up, right? And they cleaned everything up, then that's their thing, right? If there's a park, right? Who cares? We're not sitting there going, "Are you an undocumented at a park?" That'd be fucking crazy.
No, but if I'm in
Like
my
it's
home, I don't want someone
right, but
coming to my home that's
it's not
not
your
welcome.
home. It's not your home, right? But why are we so opposed to it? Do people come from various different states and they come into your place and they live there, right? I
Are you
mean,
saying like someone?
would that not mean that you empathize with the people of Hawaii that are like stop coming to our fucking state, or the people of Puerto Rico who are like stop buying up our land in our state?
Well, you confused me with the Hawaii thing. What do you mean? Like, are you saying like that they don't want tourists out in Hawaii?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
because I
couldn't you
remember.
empathize with that then?
I mean, yeah, if they don't want tourists coming, like, that, it's their decision. Like that, isn't it
Vexen,
up to the
appreciate it.
state?
Thank you. Right, but if you went there and people got upset with you for it, would you fight back? You'd be like, oh, okay. I'm willing to bet you wouldn't be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I would like to visit, but I mean, like, it's the same thing as if I go to someone else's house and they don't want me over there. I don't stay and say, well, I have a right to be here or anything. I leave, right? So if I went to Hawaii and they told me you need to get out, okay, and then you leave.
I mean, at least you're consistent. Wrong, but consistent. I love migrants. I think migrants are great. I have worked with migrants, lived around migrants. Migrants are spectacular. They bring all the best food, diversity of food. Could you imagine America without tacos? Honestly, there's nothing more American than tacos. Vexen, appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna read this
That's
really
crazy
quick.
because I made tacos
For the
for dinner
kick
tonight.
pool, for the kick pool, give it back. For the kick pool, my super chats keep getting rejected during the last guess, probably due to vulgarity. Thanks, Nutcracker and company. Sweet relief. Appreciate it. Thank you, least. I'll add that to the kick pool. I want to go to Canada. I haven't been to Canada in a long time. Since I was a kid.
But
That's
that's
true. Your
about
house
all.
isn't a country.
Well, yeah, no, my
Right.
house
So,
isn't a
but
country,
but why
but
isn't?
it
I
is
mean,
a
it's
home.
just the thing. Like, Republicans should be calling for a legal process, but that's not what they're doing. They're calling for mass deportation, and we can't do that and succeed as a country. I mean, we're going up against a country with 1.8 billion people. They have and cheap labor. What's the
Like,
option we have?
are you talking about China?
Yeah, Republicans want to beat China bad. So, wouldn't that mean they want manufacturing jobs? They want manufacturing jobs and people we don't have to fill them.
Yeah, but I don't think that means we should just let anybody in, though.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think that's the case. But there's a lot of people that come here just for a better life. I actually worked with this guy. This is a true story. I worked with this guy, and I want to tell you this. I'm going to tell this story publicly, actually. I'm going to tell this story publicly. Not this one, the next one. I worked with a guy. I think I've already told it on live. I worked with a guy. He was one when his parents came to the United States, and his brother was born here, and he wasn't. So he didn't have any of the paperwork, so he couldn't get a job. And he'd been here his entire life. So, like the work opportunities for him, he's been in America, he doesn't want to go back. He's never lived in the country before. It's difficult for him, right? And I want to point out, he was a great person. Like, just like a spectacular person. He's just like, yeah, it is what it is. He's like, I deal with it every single time. He's like, yeah, it is what it is. I was like, dang, he's like, I work a job until I fucking, until I find out, and then I just fucking, I go. I was like, that's fucking fucked up. Um, but also, I was in a hot tub in California. This is a true story. This is a 100% true story. You guys know that I've covered the war in Ukraine. There's a 100% true story. I walk into this hotel in California, and it's got like this courtyard, and I'm, it's nighttime, just got dark, kind of in the fall, so I think it's about 8:30, but there's a family that's down there, and when I come out of the thing, they hawkeye me. They're like, all of them, and I was like, well, that's weird. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this, and I go and I get down in the hot tub, and with my girlfriend at the time, I go in and get down in the hot tub, and this kid come. Well, I didn't know how old he was, to be honest with you, but he came running across and he like hopped in the pool and he's sitting there and he's all awkward. He's like this, and he's got like a super thick accent, like super thick Eastern European accent. And I'm sitting there for a minute, I just kind of ignoring him, just kind of like, I don't really know what his deal was, and I didn't realize he was with the other people that were in the courtyard, because he came out of a room later. But he's down there and he's like in the pool or whatever. And these two older people come and sit next to him. And they're in the pool and we're talking. I was like, where's your accent from? And it's before the Trump administration. I was like, where's your accent from? And I can't, he goes, the older guy goes, Bulgaria. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, that's cool. It was like, and I was asking, he told me like, yeah, some of us went to New York, some of us came here. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I watched as as this guy turned over and looked at this kid as he got up and he ran out of the pool. And I was like, oh shit, that's his dad. They're not from Bulgaria. Like, I'm pretty familiar with the skin complexion of people that are from that area. The mother looked like she was more Eastern Ukraine, like probably like Kremina or something, and Odessa even. And the dad looked like he was more like south, right? Like Crimea. And because of the Ottoman Empire, the way that they moved in through there. But the way that they looked at me was like the dad was like super like nonchalant. Like he's like, we got out of there. And the mom was like panicked. Like she was like super like, like trying to make friends and stuff like that. And it occurred to me when I got out of the pool and I left, I was like, oh, he's escaping the war in Russia. And it was like, fuck. Because I know the way that dads look at their kids, because I am a dad. And I was like, oh, fuck. They escaped the fucking war in Ukraine. That's exactly what happened. And he was fucking sitting there like, like, yeah, we got away with it. And the mom was like, whatever. And the family was like, I think it was like they just flew in and they were concerned that we were going to get picked up. But yeah, it was a story. But I was like, damn, that's crazy. It was crazy. I covered the war in Ukraine for 2 years, and I walk into a story of a kid that's like, he's about that age, look like he's about 17, 18 maybe, young. And they want to get him out of the country because he was going to go fight on the front. He might have even been Russian. I don't know. But from that area. But they were concerned for some reason, probably about him getting drafted. So, anyway.
That's actually a pretty cool story. No, you're good.
I thought it was like such a weird, like, the universe kind of puts you in this spot where I'm just on vacation, enjoying it, whatever, covering the heat of Ukraine, and then, I walk into this situation where it's like, oh, fuck, this kid is fucking fleeing. That's crazy. Crazy.
That whole war is, like, in general, crazy, and I wish it would stop, honestly.
Me too.
There's something we can agree on.
Yeah. Did you have anything else that you wanted to talk about? You're going to go raid Destiny.
Well, still nothing's happening. So, but there was actually one more thing I did want to ask you. Did you agree with the amount of money that we were giving to illegal immigrants and the free housing over retired veterans that were homeless?
I don't think that happened. There's programs that are put together for people that are refugee or temporary protected status that are fleeing for their lives or for some other reason, political reasons or whatever, but they're fleeing for their lives. And there's money that's set aside for those people to come here. And pretty much every country agrees to this. It's sort of been the standard after World War II because of what happened there. So,
Well, this was just what I had heard was that it was during the Biden administration that illegal immigrants, they were getting sanctuary in New York where they were getting $10,000 and free housing for groceries a month.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We spent like $10 million sending people off to Guantanamo just to bring them back. So I'm not that concerned about people. And by the way, most of those situations are people or people freezing. They're like in New York, they have tent areas that are set up for migrants. They move people into a school and into hotels when the weather's about to get bad because New York has awful winters. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, dude, we just gave away we need perspective. We just gave away $4 trillion to billionaires. Migrants are not our problem. They're not the problem. Like they're just not. $4 trillion. Do you have any idea? That's like 80%. I don't know the exact math. 70% of everything that we spend in our government on a year. In a year, we just gave back to billionaires. That's where our money's going.
Okay. Well,
So,
it was nice talking
anyway.
to you. I'm glad you let me in. Sorry, I don't know if you
Alright.
saw it in my chat. Because of where I work, I don't use my main account whenever I'm talking about this stuff. I'm not allowed to.
No, it's all right.
So, but
No,
I followed
take care,
you.
man.
I would love to debate again when I have more time.
All right. Take care, man.
Bye.
Yo,
Hey, Lexi.
sorry I didn't see you requested until I looked at my phone. I'm cooking.
No, that's all right. I
Man,
invited some people to the panel because we don't have any debates. That was a good talk.
yeah.
So it's
I
productive.
I heard bits and pieces of it. Bits and pieces. Now I'm
Yeah.
focused. Man, where's Jaden at?
Jaden, his voice hurts. He was at Comic-Con all weekend, so.
Oh, dude, you know he was showing up too. You know it.
Did we see what Jaden wore? Did
No.
Jaden dress up? I don't think Jaden dressed up.
Ah,
Or did he? We'll
Did
never
he?
know until
Did
tomorrow.
he?
Unless he's sick and he's got the COVID.
He's got COVID?
No, he just said his throat was
Yes,
sore.
he
He was
does.
tired.
No, he's got COVID.
Does he?
Did
Does
he?
he?
Did he? Oh, MAGAs, get up here, man. Get up here. 573 of you, and none of you or all of you are. I figure probably like 3/4 are on our side, but there's got to be at least 50 of y'all. 50 of y'all, and you're telling me that you're all scared? That's crazy. Insane.
They are. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to be weak
It's
sometimes.
not. Get the fuck in here. Come on, John.
Why do you support Democrats?
Fishing
You get up here,
pick, fish pick
John.
John. You know, I saw
No.
a theory about guys and fish picks like years ago, and it's always stuck with me. And someone was like, "Why do guys always have fish picks?" And it's because the only time they actually take photos like of themselves is when they're with like their girlfriend, and when they're not, it's memorable moments and like it's times that they think are important. And when do most guys think it's important? They're taking a fucking picture of a fish.
Dog.
Eh, that's the only time, so that's what they post. Honestly, the fact that that's still a fucking thing, like, unless you catch a fucking... It sucks because when people catch a fucking monster, right? Then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, then it's like, damn, it's undermined. I can't post it now. You catch some mammoth
Yeah.
fucking fish, it doesn't even matter. Everyone's just gonna be like, fish pick. Like, no, it's like 1,000-pound sturgeon. This thing's a fucking hog. Fish pick. Might as well have
Look
held
how
up a
big-
goldfish, buddy.
I'll
Might as
admit,
well have
John's
holded
got
up a
a pretty
goldfish.
fish. And John's
Huh?
got a pretty fish. It's a pretty fish, you know, but like it's still a fish pic.
It is a fish pic. Yeah. Yeah, and guys, this is some pro advice.
Wait,
Stop
here.
taking photos like this on the couch.
Yeah,
Stop
please,
doing that.
please. It's so bad. It's so bad. Hey, DBA spiritually savage, get up here. You said it says in your bio you're emotionally intelligent. Let's test that out.
Oh.
Let's test that theory out.
There was one more part of that theory, which is that men want to be the providers. So, like, holding up a fish is like, yeah, I can provide. That was the other part of the theory.
Work for you. We don't gotta go to Walmart to get groceries.
We don't gotta go to war. We go to the ocean. We're having some fish. I'm gonna be real. I fucking hate fish for the most part. Anything that tastes fishy, not a fan of.
That's weird, Tom.
Oh, like, just not a fan. Just not a fan of that fish. Ugh. Not a fan.
No.
I'm gonna say something real controversial. I don't like salmon.
What?
Nope.
That's
It's
not
gotta be
normal.
fucking. It's gotta be fucking marinated, like vacuum sealed marinated. I don't like fish. The fishy taste. It's so hard to get like good fresh fish that doesn't have that fishy taste.
Well, you're in where are you at again? Washington.
I'm in Seattle,
right?
so you would think I would like it. I like cod.
Yeah.
I like halibut. I like stuff that's not fishy. Yeah, I love that stuff. Love tuna or whatever. But if it's fish,
Yeah, it's
trout
peculiar.
is disgusting.
That's very
Francois,
peculiar.
appreciate it. Thank you for the 10. Very true, Tommy. Immigrants are not the problem. Get these mega people. Keep it up. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 10 over there. Could we get some dubs? And least appreciate it for the 5. Just realized I hadn't clicked the like button on stream. Click like, subscribe, everybody. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you. We are cranking back up the streams here this week. Getting back and going, so you know what I mean. This dude likes
Stevie,
bottom
get up
feeder
here.
fish. This dude likes bottom feeder fish. Yeah, so I like your mom. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Oh, God. That hurt me. That hurt my feelings. Jesus. Get up here, user.
Goodness gracious.
Why
Shrimp,
are they all
love
so
shrimp.
scared? You know what? Hey, I'm gonna take you guys not coming up here and talking about the issues as a concession. Okay, you conceded. You lost. You lost the debate by not coming up here. That's what's happening. You lost. 1-0.
Did you mean to? Guy said, "Did you mean to say my dad?" No, he didn't even understand the joke. No, I love shellfish too. By the way, like pretty much anything shellfish. Pretty much anything shellfish.
Yeah, shrimp. A good shrimp. A good shrimp is a good dinner. All right. I can
Yeah.
do some shrimp. I prefer shrimp over fish. I'm not gonna lie. Or like mussels or what are them things? Calamari. You like squid?
If it's fried, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? One of my favorite is crawfish.
That's nasty.
What? No.
I
No, wait.
can't.
Wait. No. Not like southern crawfish, Pacific Northwest crawfish.
No, I
Signals.
can't
They're called
bite the
signal.
head off
called
of
signal
anything.
crawfish.
You want me to
No.
suck
You don't
the
bite the
guts
head.
out of something's
No.
head?
You don't. No, that's some southern shit. That's not some stuff we do here. You like pull the tail. Sometimes if the claws are big enough, you like rip those apart. But no.
I don't know. It's like a little. It's like a little
Crawfish are
roach.
pretty good though.
Hey, did
They're
you hear
so
about
good. Like you take
TikTok?
them, put some butter on 'em.
Sorry, go ahead. Did
Oh,
you
no,
hear
you're
about TikTok blurring words out? Because I was just scrolling, right? I was on Dean's Live, just scrolling, and I was listening in, and I heard him try to say the F word, and it bleeped. And then he asked the chat, did it bleep him out? And they said, yeah. And I heard it.
What the
I
fuck?
was, yeah. I'm not even kidding. I swear on everything I know and love. I was very confused. So I'm trying to figure out if that's a new thing or if he was maybe on another platform streaming from there. It's been bleeping them all all the time for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna try to say something. Fuck.
It's a setting?
Fuck.
Wait, it's a
Okay.
setting? Hold on, where? It's a setting on TikTok? Wait, where's this at? Settings.
Did y'all hear it? Did y'all hear me say
Okay.
it?
Comment settings. Where's it at? Moderators, markers. No, it's not there. Where in this? Wait. Oh, I haven't updated the phone. I haven't updated this in a while, so it might not be on. I might have to update
They
it
heard
tomorrow.
it. No
But
bleeps heard.
tomorrow, I'm going in. I'm going in. Beep,
That'll
beep,
be
beep,
so
beep,
funny.
beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna clicked it before we went live. You might have to update the app. I mean, I don't want to close it out and reset it, but you know. All right.
That's
Someone was in the
insane.
process. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna talk to these fucking people in Morse code. Watch.
It makes me.
Morse.
Oh, so it's probably delayed.
Dustin
like-
gets it.
Like delayed
Yeah.
recording. Yeah.
Yeah, so on my end, because I use the other phone, it's delayed about 2 seconds or so. 2 or 3 seconds. Nah, yeah, probably about 2 seconds. So there's a little bit of a delay before it actually gets to you. So there's processing time. It's an
That's
OBS.
amazing.
Is it an OBS thing? I think it's a TikTok thing. We're going to try this out. We're going to bleep this up.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
Again,
if you guys are debating, go ahead and
500 of you, and every single person that disagrees is scared to come up. That's insane. That's insane. Just say you have no backbone and be done with it, okay? Just if you have no backbone, put I in the comments. I want to see how many of you admit it.
staring you down. Staring you down.
Insane.
Anyways, anybody want to hop up on the panel, or anybody want to hop up and ask any questions?
How do you feel about
Dean
Trump
uses
saying
OBS,
that he
yeah.
never went to Epstein Island at all? He said he never
I
had
never
the
went
privilege.
there. I don't like boats or islands or whatever, which is sad because I can't make that joke. I can't make that joke. You guys probably knew where I was going with it, but I can't make that joke on TikTok. Taken down immediately. I can't
No, but
make
the
that
crazy thing
joke.
is that he said he said he never had the privilege. The privilege? Privilege.
I never had the privilege of going. I've seen the videos. No!
Oh my god.
Sounds like a great place.
The man's insane, man. Oh my god. It's bad. We're cooked. We're
Everybody was invited but me. He's like the fucking fat kid at dodgeball. Just left out. No one's picking me. When's my turn? When do I get to go? Daddy never loved me either. Jesus Christ.
God.
Fuck, you know how unlikable you have to be for Epstein, your best friend, to leave you off his island? Like, fuck this guy. This is my safe space.
Who's Scott Gold?
Oh, God. Can't believe you unblocked me? Yeah, me either. Block again. I'm just kidding. Anyway,
Hop up here in a debate, man.
but he liked the brochure. Epstein Island brochure is fucking wild. That's crazy. That's crazy.
There's a brochure.
The fucking brochure like you're on a fucking ferry boat? Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Well.
I'm so worried about the future of our government.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
like,
all
on a
looking
serious
bleak.
Like it's so unserious too.
It is like, it is interesting because I feel like by the end of this presidency, most of America is just going to be disenchanted with American politics. And the Democrats, you know, fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
running. That's it.
Do
I'm
it.
running.
Do it.
I'm
Oh,
running.
Isaiah got out of jail.
Hmm?
Isaiah's out of jail.
Yeah, I did see his video. I'm running.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Dude, 28.
You
All
know,
right, who's
run
gonna be my
alongside
running mate though?
Isaiah.
Who's gonna be my running mate?
Or
Isaiah? How old's Isaiah? I don't think Isaiah's old enough.
I don't know. Maybe Jaden. Jaden said.
Isaiah's or Jaden's not either.
Really? Oh yeah. You're gonna be like 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Why am I spelling that wrong? Is it 2 S's?
Steven,
Why
get up
doesn't that
here.
show up?
Steven
Yeah, he's only
Maltese.
27. He's only 27.
Damn.
It's only 27. Am I doing AOC? Who am I picking? I'll let you in a second, Mike.
Ooh, John Stewart.
That's it. People would like that ticket. We'd be funny at least. We
Yeah.
couldn't fuck this country up any more than the last president or than this president.
No.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all would have that in
Yeah.
the bag.
But I think
Strictly.
if I were to run, I would have to pick someone. I'd have to pick someone that I thought was going to win after me. Not just someone that's politically convenient for me. Selfishness is like it's entitlement and arrogance is the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
I want to win now, so I'm going to fuck the future. And then they lose. Like Mike Walsh was never going to fucking run for president. They were never going to pick him.
Yeah. He's a great guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Mike.
His name's Mike.
What's going on?
Good evening, y'all. Hey, I had a question. You guys were talking earlier about Trump saying he never went to Epstein's Island. The thing is, he didn't have to go to the island. There was a bedroom on the plane. And the next thing I would say, Tommy, how long is Bondi going to last?
I don't know. Nazi Barbie? Not very long. Not very long. They usually last. She's gonna last maybe like another. Sorry, there's a lot of background noise, but maybe another 3 months. Maybe.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Maybe.
outside.
But she is. It really is gonna depend on Susan Wilder, and whether or not they fall out, which I don't think that they're going to. But Trump might need to change some pace. We'll see. I don't know.
All right, well, thanks
So.
for the info. You guys are great. Love listening to you. Have a great night.
All right, take care. For the record, I didn't go to Epstein Island because I got lost and ended up on Diddy's Island. Didland is what they called it. If there's a hell, see you there. And I'd have a great sense of humor. Oh man.
Who's this Scott Gold guy like threatening you to like fight you in the comments?
He wants to fight me?
Yeah, he wants to fight you.
He's in like a night suit. Are we jousting? Are we jousting? Did you pull up with your horse, mate? When me and my horse pull up.
Oh, I see that. What the hell?
The mom jokes will get him. With Vance, it's the couch jokes.
He looks like
know what I
a
mean?
surfer from California that got lost in Rome.
I bet JD Vance gets really upset when Rick James comes around.
He said, Scott Gold said, "You don't remember 3.6 years ago what you said?"
I don't remember 3.6 years ago what he said. But listen,
3.6.
that was actually a great joke. Vance gets very mad when Rick James shows up.
Oh,
Fuck your
God.
couch. Oh, man.
Y'all making some really good soup. You know the Olive Garden soup, Zuppa Toscana? I make it, but better. It's so good.
I like the gnocchi. That's good soup.
Oh no, no, no! Drop this man now. I'm just kidding. 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 Colin. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was about to drop him. I was like, Colin?
I just live here. Damn. What's up?
What's up,
How's it
Colin?
going?
What's
How are y'all
going
doing?
on?
Not gonna lie, man. I'm tired as fuck. If I'm being honest,
No, I'm
That's-
sorry.
it's okay. It's
Yeah,
been a
you
minute
debating?
since you and I have talked, Mr. News Doodle.
Colin here is a Republican
I wouldn't call myself a
or
Republican.
conservative. Sorry,
I'm a libertarian.
whatever that means.
You don't know what that means? What? Come on, listen. Let's be real.
You know what? I actually kind of do want to hear this debate.
It means
what's
you're a
the debate?
Republican, but you. It means you're a Republican, but you have like one more fact per issue.
No, I'm not Republican. Like I'm not like a full on like. I would say I vote for specifically like ideas, not for political party.
Which ocean was
obviously-
that again? Sorry,
Do what?
nothing. Are you? So what are we debating then? So it sounds like you're not a Republican.
No, like I would say I definitely like I wouldn't say I would go far to say I support Trump like I do. Obviously, I know you probably do as well. Probably want him to do a good job as president, obviously, because nobody wants to. Listen, I misspoke. Why are y'all coming after my speech impediment? What the fuck? Anyways, reality is, most people obviously want the.
Oh, do you
president-
actually have a speech impediment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right. Never mind. We'll be respectful.
That's good. It's no, I don't really give a fuck. Anyways, so I'm in the military. So for me, obviously, I have to kind of, I guess, have to support whoever is in office, regardless of who it is, because I have to. I took an oth to not only to
Yeah.
So my point is obviously I think we can both agree that not necessarily saying supporting Trump, but mainly just thinking he should do a good job. Which I don't think you disagree that he's done certain good things. I think.
I think there's been a handful, but they've been outshadowed by all of the awful. There has been a handful of good things. I mean, again, what would be a good example? One of the things
What would
that
be
he
your
did
favorite
was pass
thing?
an
Yeah, what would be your favorite thing?
he passed an executive order so that clinics that have federal funding have to list clearly what their prices are for services, which I actually think was a really good one. The other one was the AI bill. That was being worked on before. Sure, I give him credit for it, though. The AI bill, I think, was good. I think the reason he did it was very self-serving. He said, nobody is treated more poorly on the internet than I am. And it was like, dude, this has to do with, like, people being, like, literally turned into shit with AI. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I would say like I'm not a big AI fan for sure. Me personally. Anyways, regardless, I mean, I will say this. I don't know about this presidency. I will say at least in the last presidency, I had a lot that I agreed with. Now, would I say I've kept up with the last like 4 or 5 months of politics of what he's done? I couldn't honestly say I have. I guess my main thing is I do think that ever since I've been in the military, he's done great things on my end. Being in the military. Now, I am not full time. I'll be upfront. I am National Guard. I would say a big thing for me is the PT test. Not necessarily him, but also his cabinet. I don't know why it said I was muted by somebody in the live. Whatever. So big thing for me is I for military wise is the PT test. Thinking that we should have a understanding that you should have to follow the guidelines for PT, as well as following any type of policy that we have in the military. For example, I don't know if you've heard about it recently, although it's kind of stupid, but kind of a good thing as well. Because if we're going to be we're not going to be hypocrites in general. The haircut policy. I don't know if you've heard about that. I don't. Probably not, because you're in the military. You're not in the military, are you? I assume not. I don't
No,
know
I mean,
you. personally.
I asked, maybe you mean like the buzz cut.
No. The shaving, like fresh shave. So
Oh
now
yeah,
in the
that is
last
a big deal. Yeah, I was actually just talking about that the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a big thing now in the military. I think if we're going to be realistic, I think we shouldn't be, as a society, hypocrites in the military when it comes to that. Now, is that a priority? No. I mean, I just think that that's one of the reasons why I support Trump is that we take the military more seriously than we did 3 years ago, when I joined 3.5 years ago. Now versus since he's been in office, we take it more serious. Training is a lot more serious. Um, how we do our standards are a lot more serious. So I think that's a big thing for me. That's probably why I support Trump. It's specifically his cabinet.
Did they
doing those types of-
change the beard? Did they change the beard thing?
No, because like, wait, why does this fucking matter? Because like, a vice president has a beard.
Well, the vice president isn't in the military.
Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Like, you can't
Secret,
be proud of the fucking
because-
beard.
There's a
Yeah,
there's a
what's
reason
the-
why. So there's multiple reasons why, and I actually
No,
don't.
Colin, there's not. What are the reasons?
Okay, well, the main
Has
reason
any
the
of that
military does it-
changed?
a little bit, actually, yes, a big one. The you have to have a fresh shave now, or at least a clean cut, because if you don't, you can be kicked out of the military. They've made that very clear now. Actually, if you don't, have
Right, but there's like a big, right? So I want to point out there's actually a big argument with this. I don't know if you've heard of it, where like so the U.S. military argues that you need to shave so that gas masks can make a complete seal on
Yeah,
your face.
that's what they say. I don't think that's the reason. No, it's more of a professional
Right,
manner.
but the other thing too, I mean, people with beards look badass, but also like the most of Europe doesn't have this requirement because they haven't found that it actually affects gas masks and sealing. So,
Oh, I agree. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that's a good point. You're absolutely right on that part. You're right. But I will
And,
also
like,
say,
what are the reasons? Like, because you've yet to give the reason.
I just gave a reason. Secrets. I said it looks
Just like
unprofessional.
professionalism?
In my defense, a lot of people, specifically in my unit and other units that I've been in, and this is probably in a lot of other units as well, is that people that have beards that say, and they use it for reasons. Like, for example, I get razor bumps too when I shave. Most white people don't, but it's mainly for people that are African American that are military, and they say it's like it's coming after them because they're
Yeah.
African American. Which isn't. I disagree with that because the reality is yes, you might not be able to fully shave, but their excuse is well, I don't have to shave at all because I have a shaving profile. But they just want to give an excuse because, like, for example, you right now, Mr. Dude, you have a clean cut, right? People in the military have a very, very unclean cut. Well, cleaner than I've seen.
I mean, it's
That's not necessarily super
like
clean,
edge-
but it's
like
not-
lined
yeah.
up.
this shit is a
Is
bit
that what you-
scraggly, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit scraggly right now.
Yeah, I will say.
Yeah.
But like, you have to see people people in my units or other units I've been in. They have horrible shaped beards. It's very, very unprofessional the way they have their beards. That's why they kind of gotten more on it. Now, another thing is somebody was commenting. I couldn't respond in the comments, unfortunately. Is that there was a claim that Trump just kicked out everybody that was trans, which is actually not true.
Okay,
And,
Colin, stop.
What's up?
What do you mean by that? Because I have
part?
about like 6 friends that are trans.
Lexi, you got this for a
Transgender.
second?
Yeah, I do. That are transgender and
Joe.
in the military who are
Hey, Joe's
currently
coming
being-
in. Joe's the
Who are
person.
Sorry. Who are currently on administrative leave and are getting kicked out.
Yes, they were giving a couple options, but the reality is that people that are trans actually do have the ability to stay in the military. I can absolutely happily show you the documents of what I've received and what people that were also in my unit that have been trans have received. So the reality is that people that are trans are automatically kicked out. That is actually not the case.
To my knowledge, people that have transitioned are not given any option to stay in, Colin.
Incorrect. That's not correct. No.
Okay, can you show
so
me
the
any proof of
guidelines-
that? Can you show me any proof?
Yeah, I got you. I can personally send it to your DMs after the live. No big deal.
Additionally, like alongside that, they would have to like pause the transition, right? And that in and of itself would be like immoral. Would you agree or disagree?
So in the military, there are certain medications you can't take. For example, antidepressants, which a lot of people that are trans that are in the military that are being.
So you can't take antidepressants?
You can definitely get kicked out for taking antidepressants.
If you're prescribed them, no.
No.
They are now. Yes, correct. That is correct. The people that are being prescribed antidepressant, even people that are not transgender, people that are just in general just that are
Okay.
prescribed these medications.
That's besides this point. That is, if that's happening, which I
Yes.
highly doubt, that doesn't dispute my point, my initial point that I had made, that transgender people are getting kicked out of the military for being transgender.
So there are people that are being kicked out because they're trans, but not just because that isn't people that are in the military, and you can be in the military if you're trans, but that doesn't automatically make you be kicked out. Like I said, there are guidelines that you have to follow.
Colin,
which once again-
if you are in a if you are transitioning or transitioned, you are getting kicked out unless you pause your transition if you're in the middle of it, and you stop like taking the hormones that you're being prescribed,
Mhm.
or you what's the word, detransition. Like they're not given an option. That's not an option. That's not a feasible option for anybody who is transgender.
The reality is if you're in the military secrets, you have to follow certain policies and guidelines.
That was not a policy like last year.
It is now, is my point.
Yeah, exactly. That's a new thing that is being implemented that is wrong and immoral.
Okay, so explain to me how exactly I have. Hold on, I accidentally clicked.
What about being transgender makes you like unable to do your job?
Well, for example, there is evidence, and specifically in my unit, we have one individual that is transgender. Because they are on these certain medications, they are unable to do certain tasks, which is why they're on
What
profile.
task are you doing? You're in the National Guard.
Secrets. People that are in the National Guard still do things. Like, are you being serious? Like, for example,
Go once a fucking month, man. What are you doing?
oh,
What are you
secrets.
doing?
So are we gonna just like go over how a couple months ago I went to?
Juan, you've not deployed. You've not done anything.
Okay,
The unit hasn't
I've
done
never
anything.
done
What are you
anything.
talking
Okay,
about? What can't they
You're not
do?
letting-
What
you're not
can't
letting
they
me
do?
finish- You're not letting me answer your question. though. So,
Answer it directly. What can't they do?
there are certain tasks that their profile enables. It's actually I can't answer that point blank
What
because they have
specific task?
secrets. They have profiles, right? They are individual profiles. Do you know what a profile? Before I go over that, do you know what a profile is? Which you
I
probably
know
do.
what a fucking profile is, Colin.
Okay, so there are certain tasks that you can't do. Like, for example, I have done stuff. I'm in the National Guard, but secrets, you know damn well I do stuff. Like, for example, a couple months ago, when we went to East Tennessee for the flooding to help people be evacuated, right? So the idea that we do nothing is fucking bullshit, and you know that, right? So people that are on those types of profiles could not do those specific tasks and could not be activated to do those things.
You're not giving me any specific task, Colin.
I
What?
just did. The activation to East Tennessee, that person, for example, because of the medications they were on, were not able to be activated to East Tennessee.
What medications? Like estrogen?
I don't know what personal medications they took, but they told me it was because of them being transgender.
That
Certain
makes
transgender
literally no
medication.
sense whatsoever. Here. I'm gonna let you talk to.
I didn't ask them what personal medication they take. That's not.
That's
not a
BS. I'm
popular
just gonna call BS, man. Because
Okay,
what is okay? So to Tennessee, okay.
Mhm.
So they can't get into a van or take a flight because they're on medication.
Well, for one, they go in Humvees, right? And they are
They're
just.
not driving fucking cross country in a fucking Humvee.
You're right, but they're gonna be 6 feet in water trying to evacuate people, and they can't do certain tasks, which once again their profiles don't allow them to do.
Anyone on a fucking certain profile, Colin, can't do certain things. If I'm bro, okay. Bro.
The difference
be
is
so
like
for
if I
real.
break
You
my
know,
leg,
Colin,
that's
you
way
know I'm not
different.
fucking
I can solve my broken leg in a couple of months. You can't
Okay,
solve being
listen,
transgender.
listen.
Taking certain medications.
You're
sorry.
not telling me what certain medications
I don't
they're
know
taking.
what
So I don't know if
medications
these
that person
medications are
personally
long
takes.
term or short term. If it's a short term medication and they're not having to take it the entirety of their career, then it's similar to someone being, having a broken leg where they're only going to be on this medication for a short amount of time, and they're only going to be out for a short amount of time. Even if it's long term, why can't this person function on a medication that they're prescribed by their doctor? This doesn't make any sense. If the damn well, military doctors are not going to prescribe you something that's going to get you kicked out.
How about this, Secrets? How about I personally send you the documents of which I received from
Why
the
don't you
military?
just
from
show
my
them
unit?
here? Show them here.
I can't screen share the personal documents. I can send them to you though.
Personal.
I don't know.
You have other
I really-
soldiers'
I
personal
actually
documents.
don't. I don't actually know if I can really
Hold
show
on,
you.
hold
but
on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on,
send
hold on.
you
You
a
have,
Hold
Colin, are you claiming to have other soldiers' personal documents with their medication lists?
No, that's not what I said. Is that what I said?
With their profiles?
Don't turn into Dean. Don't turn into Dean.
Are you
Secrets.
claiming to have their profiles?
Do not take my words
Just
out of
answer the
context.
question. Just answer the question. Are you
Okay,
claiming
once
to
again,
have
you're
copies of their
turning
profiles?
into Dean.
Because I know damn well.
Because you're taking me out of context
Colin,
right now.
Colin, hush. I know when
Is
you
that
joined.
what I said? Is that what I
Hold
said?
on. I know when you joined. I know you're lower enlisted. I know you have no power to actually have anyone's.
Is that
like,
what
documents.
I said though? Is that what I said?
What documents are you claiming to have?
The policies, the new policies of what is being enacted.
Everyone has the policies. You're claiming that you know that they're on certain medications that prohibit them from going to
that they're on
Tennessee.
medications which prevented them from going.
No.
I'm not gonna
You're
ask them,
claiming.
so which medications were that? Was that this and that and this and that? Like, why the fuck I'm not gonna ask them what medications? That's none of my business what
Colin,
medications they take.
here, I'm gonna let you talk to somebody who's active duty. Okay, right now, here.
Yo, what's up, Colin? So I'm an active duty medic, right? And I deal with people. I've dealt with soldiers that are getting like transitioned out of the military due to their transition. And I think what you're trying to say is they won't be able to get activated to Tennessee because they're probably on injectable estrogen. But that's a failure on your unit's part and your unit's provider because there's transdermal patches for estrogen, right? And when they get put on those transdermal patches, they're able to be mobilized to wherever they need to be. Same with people that are on TRT. If you're on an injectable dose of TRT for like regular men that want to have normal levels of testosterone, they're non-deployable too. So should we kick them out because they're not deployable? They can't do their job.
If their specific MOS requires them to do certain jobs, actually, I do think so. Yes.
So, and when you mentioned
And there's no purpose for you to be in the military if you can't do the MOS that you joined to be. Like, for example, you said you're a combat medic, correct?
Yep.
If you can't hold it, which by the way, I'm assuming you also qualified with the M17 pistol, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If you are not qualified to do the M17 pistol, I think you should be kicked out of the military because you don't qualify to hold the pistol that you are required to hold as a combat medic. So multiple different ways I think you should be kicked out of the military, not just necessarily medical, but also if you can't follow the normal policies and guidelines of what you should qualify to be doing.
Right, so I don't know your MOS, right? So I don't know how much.
I'm 31 Bravo, military police.
Okay, so I don't. Yeah, so you probably don't know much about the military health system, right? There's a thing that when you can't do your MOS, like if you broke your back tomorrow and you can no longer go on patrols or do do whatever. I don't know what your job entails really, but
it depends. It's
right,
circumstantial.
You'd go to see your provider and they would hit you with a MDRP, which is medical duty retention point. They'd sit you down and they'd go, "Hey, your injury is too severe. You can't really do your job. We're going to reclass you into another MOS," right? So let's say there was a transgender service member that's an 11 Bravo. They're non-deployable now. Okay, cool, because they're on estrogen, injectable estrogen. They sit them down with the options. Hey, we can do transdermal patches and you can continue, or we can switch your MOS and keep you in the military. But this complete wave of getting them out of the army is it makes no sense.
But have you read the policy?
Yes, I have. I have to for my job.
Okay, cool. So what policy let me go ahead and pull mine up, and then while you're pulling yours up real quick, I want to make sure we're reading the same one. All right, give me 2
What's on
seconds.
my phone? What's the AR? Is it an AR policy that you're referencing?
That's what I want to double check because we got it like
Well, I know
about
you
we got it about 6 weeks ago. I just want to double check. I just don't remember exactly what it said or if it was AR or not. Hold on.
Because if it's a specific battalion policy or brigade policy or something, then obviously I'm not going to have access to it.
Oh, I think it was specifically not just a brigade policy. I think it was a full-on policy, like for the whole. At least I think if Army is that way, I think wouldn't all branches be the same way? Unless I'm wrong about that. I don't know if every branch has the same policy or is it just Army that has that policy? Because are you Army?
Yeah, I'm Army.
All right, give me 1 second. Pull it up on them.
This is a fucking wild conversation, Tommy.
And
Yep.
Hold on. Hey, who is that? Your boyfriend, Secrets?
not your business.
I was asking because I was going to ask for his Instagram, so when I get off live, I can
I'm not
message my.
saying his Instagram.
Hit on him.
450 people.
No, I'm not hitting on him. I'm saying, okay, Secret, can you text me or DM me his Insta or you? I can just do it to you. I'll talk to my lieutenant.
Show it on the live.
I deleted the group chat that I was in because it was a old platoon group chat. I just deleted the group chat. So But I'll just get it tomorrow when I figure it out. But like I said, I don't know if it was an AR, if it was specifically brigade, but from my understanding, it was an AR. And I am 21, but you're very, very close. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know if it was an AR or a brigade, as of this moment at least.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten anything pushed out by like DHS,
I
Department.
mean, it could be very well be brigade or battalion or whatever it could be. But like I said, I
But
mean,
just to clarify, yeah, the options that they're being given to stay in is to completely pause your transition, which is basically nulls what they've already done, right? Or, or you're getting out. Like it's completely pause your transition, or you're getting out. There's no like amnesty. There's no you can switch your job.
I got a question real quick, if I may, just on a completely different topic. Do you think I'm a fake soldier because I've never seen combat?
No, I've never seen combat either.
Thank you. Just want to make sure everybody knew that, because everybody was calling me a fake soldier because I've never seen combat. But
I just think you're a
checked,
fake
I've
soldier
been to
because you're National Guard. But that's
last time I checked, I've helped multiple times with for example, I said East Tennessee when the floods came, when the tornadoes hit, and kind of like North Memphis, things like that. So, like I said, the idea that me and the other guy, I'm assuming Secret's boyfriends or whoever that is, has not seen combat doesn't make us fake soldiers. Just so that's clear. But
I got a question, if I could ask it real quick.
Army regulation is what it stands for. Go ahead, Big Joe.
All right, so check it out. I heard you. I've been listening to you, and I heard you say that you support Trump, that you voted for Trump because the military is taken more seriously. So what happens when you get out and the fucking shit that you've been promised is cut?
The what has been cut?
Any benefits that you may have, because I keep seeing people tell me that no, the benefits haven't been cut. No benefits are being cut. Hold on for a second. Let me pull something out here. And just for
you could tell me what benefits you're specifically talking about, just so I know which one you're
Hold on
talking
for
about.
1 second. Let me finish speaking here. Here, there's a picture. There's my GI Bill being cut.
Can you make them bigger, dude? If I can read that, I can't read it. I don't know if you can make them bigger or not.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I just couldn't read it.
Bing, bop, boop.
There you go. I've got 24 months and 12 days remaining of the benefit. However, it was terminated on May 27th, 2025. I still had 2 years to be able to use my GI Bill, being that I got it before the forever GI Bill shit, because I was in before that. I still had 2 years left on it, though, right? And mind you, a little bit about my background there. I have been to combat. I have some combat. I was in 11 Bravo. I was an infantry fire team leader in the United States Army. I have fucking a body full of shrapnel, and I got fucking shot in the neck with a Dragunov, rated 100% service-connected disabled, and my shit's getting fucking pulled 2 years before. Why?
Can I ask a question? And I obviously thank you for your service. I mean, you've obviously done way more than I have personally. Is that due to a Trump's policy, or is that just due to VA being an asshole like they've always been?
That's due to Doge cuts in fucking April.
Would you be able to tell me the policy of what Doge cut that funding?
Yeah,
I'm just not familiar with it.
$1 million from the fucking VA. I literally have my VSO look into it. It's a direct fucking Doge cut.
You said
That's all he can come back with. That's all it is, literally, is a fucking numerous GI Bills got fucking cut. Not everybody's, but a lot of people's did. Same thing.
So why did, if I may ask, and I'm not disagreeing with you, why did yours get cut but some people's didn't? Just so I understand.
Your guess is as good as mine, homie.
Do what?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So they just randomly cut yours and they don't cut certain other people's? I mean, this doesn't make any sense.
I don't think that there's any fucking rhyme or reason to shit. There was all sorts of fucking people who got their shit cut. I made a video about this, and I had probably 2,000 people reach out talking about how their shit got cut. Not everybody, though. A dude that I'm fucking in class with got his shit cut. Another dude that's using his GI Bill didn't. There's two of us, and there's 3 of us total in the class. 2 of us got it cut. 1 of us didn't.
The first thing I look up when I look up VA benefits getting cut from Doge is no, VA benefits are not being cut from Doge.
That's funny because I don't get the fucking GI Bill.
While there were proposed cuts to VA budget and some contract cancellation, VA officials, including Security Doug Collins, have stated that these changes are not impacting veteran benefits or health care. The focus is streamlining operations, improving efficiency, and redirecting resources to better serve veterans. I mean, if we can probably go into a very, very long conversation exactly how the funding was allocated, but that's a very, very long conversation. I don't think 455 people want to talk to or listen to. Sorry.
Yeah, it's funny though, right? Because that's what they say is happening. But at the time when Doge and Elon Musk was going at the VA, my fucking VA benefits were cut.
Well, Big Joe, the reality is though, things don't just happen that quickly. Like budgets don't just change that quickly. If that's the case, then as soon as budgets hit, we would just get the money that quick. It doesn't just take that. It takes months and months and months. And Trump's been in office for
months and months and months and months. Then why were all sorts of hotlines being shut down and fucking cards were being shut down and shit like that? That's the thing, is that I keep hearing excuses from people, and I'm not meaning to go off on you. Hold on, dude. I'm in the middle of talking right now, Holmes. I'm not trying to go off on you about shit, but I keep hearing this. Well, it doesn't happen that fast. It doesn't work this way. But it did. It did. Anything can happen when you don't play by the fucking rules.
I'm not seeing, like I said, I'm just not seeing a budget that's got affected by this. I'm trying to look at the budget, but this says has been safeguarded. It says 300 mission critical positions have been safeguarded to ensure uninterrupted services. He also mentioned that $98 million has been redirected to veterans care and services rather than reduced. That's what I see, and that one's from news.va.gov. Because there was rumors about the benefits, is what this is saying. Like I said, I understand where you're coming from with the one specific document. Not saying that your funding has been cut, but like I said, overall, what I'm seeing right now is that it says that there was $98 million redirected to veterans care. I'm not seeing a budget that's been affected necessarily being reduced from VA as of this moment. Unless you can't
explain my shit getting cut then, and my fucking VSO, fucking Senator Merkley from fucking Oregon here, and fucking Representative Gromberg all looking into it, not coming up with any fucking specific reason, except that Doge went after the fucking VA.
And that's not rhetoric, by the way. I'm literally looking at it right now. On as soon as I looked it
up. I'm not saying it's rhetoric.
Somebody is. But I will say this. I will say you did. This is true. VA loses 7,500 employees in veteran-facing roles. They're shrinking the workforce of VA, is what it looks like. It says that includes a net loss of 1,720 registered nurses, nearly almost 1,200 medical support assistants, 600 physicians, 200 police officers, 80 psychologists, and 100 veteran claim examiners. Or 1,100, sorry. Veteran claim examiners. So I'm seeing cuts to for jobs, which isn't good either, but I mean, I'm not seeing cuts to the budget or cuts to benefits.
All I'm saying is that my shit got cut, as did many others.
And by the way, and just so you know, I'm not reading any MAGA website. I mean, I'm literally looking up, and this is off of the government, like what I'm reading .gov website.
No, I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying, though, is that it's fucking wild to me that I've had no problem with my GI Bill. I've had no problem with any benefits whatsoever. When fucking Musk went after the fucking VA and said he was going to cut it by $160 billion, my GI Bill fucking ended up getting cut.
Can I ask you a question? And I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't mind being proven wrong. I'm just asking if you found something online that is showing that this is directly affecting your budget. Because what I'm saying is that it's not reducing the money from VA. It's actually giving us $98 million to veterans care.
Yeah, I can't find anything on fucking line that says that But I lost my GI Bill, and fucking that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't fucking look online. I'm practically a fucking boomer, right? That's
I wouldn't call you old. You don't sound old to me, but I mean,
I'm well older than you. I'm over.
Oh, I know. You're older than me for sure. Do what?
Over twice your age. I was fucking deployed while you were in fucking diapers, literally.
I believe it.
And I'm not saying that as like a owning you like type of, I'm saying legitimately, right? Like I'm fucking old. That's what I have the VSO for, right? Or it can fucking open a congressional investigation. And you look online all you want. I'm not the only one that this happened to.
According to the VA news website, There is no. This says the VA GI Bill is not being cut as well.
Colin. This guy is literally telling you right now that he lost
Gretchen.
his GI Bill.
I mean, there's literally the letter.
Gretchen
right
paid
there
to
sent by
kick.
the VA.
But it doesn't
Can we get
say
some dubs
why.
and drumsticks in the
It's kinda-
chat for Gretchen?
kinda hard to
I,
go off of
I don't
just
have anything
one-
to add to this conversation though.
It
It's
doesn't-
kinda-
Gretchen,
doesn't-
appreciate it
it's
for the
kinda really
25.
hard.
Thank you.
I have a fucking 96%
Right,
average in my classes. I've met every fucking requirement to keep my GI Bill active. I've sent
Danny,
using it
appreciate
for
the resub,
fucking
thank you.
apprenticeship. I've sent in my hours every single month. I fucking have a 96%, like a 96.2% average for fucking all of my classes.
Look, Colin, I think the point that we strayed so far away from is that this administration has completely screwed over people, innocent people. And it's immoral, it's wrong, and you've yet to agree with that. So I'm trying to figure out why. Transgender people are being kicked out for no apparent reason. We've already discussed this. You had no rebut. People are losing their GI bills. What else was named? I forgot. There's a ton of things that are happening that this administration has done to people that have no backing to it, right? There's no reason for it. The military was thriving without these policies.
Actually, that's incorrect. That now actually, since Trump's been in office, we finally have hit our recruiting numbers. We have not hit our recruiting numbers.
You think that people weren't joining the military because transgender people exist within it?
No.
Okay, so that's an irrelevant ass point.
Gretchen, appreciate
shit.
it. Flush this weekend, warrior fool. He acts like an expert, but he doesn't know anything. He makes real veterans look like idiots. Kick. Can we get some dubs and drumsticks in the chat for Gretchen? Appreciate it. Thank you. Pam, appreciate it with the galaxy. Thank you. Can we get some dubs and drumsticks in the chat for both of them? Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I think we might have a debate. I'm going to let Grayeyed in here first. Cause
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I use this
Yeah,
fucking
let's
app.
just think we got a debate. How many debates have I done, by the way? Like a whole shitload.
I don't know how you do it. I don't have it in me. I just tell people they're fucking stupid and come fucking fight me. I'll drop it in.
The show goes on. Do 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 do. This guy's not connecting. I don't fucking know. I've done it so much. To be honest with you, it's like I get on live and then I get off and I DC. Like I don't think about shit that happens at all. Period.
Yeah.
Just get on, debate, get off, DC. People can say the most hateful shit. I don't. They're like, I'm getting to them. Rolls off. Honestly,
Yeah.
don't give a fuck at all.
You know, truly, I am
Literally.
truly curious as to why he was making that comparison, or like that he brought that up. Like this, I don't. Every time, what the fuck, man? What does that have to do with anything that I said? For one, for two, recruitment numbers they sway all the fucking time. Also, it's been harder for people to join anyway because of this new thing called Genesis. It's not new anymore, but Genesis was implemented, and it's a thing where they can track and see now your hospital records, your doctor records, anything from the time that you were born. They can look it up now. Prior to Genesis, they could not do that. People were lying to get in. Like people would have like scoliosis and depression and like brain injuries and still be able to get in because the military wasn't able to get their records unless that individual told them specifically where to look. So this has been an issue, for a little while now. But I've yet to see anything that even supports that claim that recruitment numbers are up. I mean, maybe it's true, but I feel like it's probably some other reason, not this administration's doing.
I'm gonna dip down.
I don't know that much about the military, so I'm out of it. I just know the Trump administration sucks.
They do.
Big old balls.
Appreciate you letting me up, Tommy, as always, homie. I do want to end this with saying, since the whole entire fucking conversation when I got in was centered on trans people. When I was deployed, I had an interpreter who was trans. Her name was Styles, and she was bad as fuck. Like, bad as fuck. So to say that trans people won't do the job, I mean, I don't know, man. I've seen them fucking do the job. And while a trans interpreter is not an American soldier, anybody who's been deployed in the height of these two wars that we just got done fighting knows that Terps tend to get a bit fucking gnarly with it too, because you kind of have to, otherwise everybody just fucking, ceases to live. You fucking control alt delete yourself right out of the fucking world. So if she could do it, I don't think anybody else really has a fucking issue with doing it if they're meeting the requirements to do the fucking job. Yep. All right. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, why
leave.
does anybody
Sorry,
give a
Tommy.
shit?
Sorry for taking that over, man. I'm gonna.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna,
okay.
I'm gonna
I
eat-
don't know anything about the military.
I'm gonna eat my soup now and go to bed because I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. So I'm gonna rest my brain now.
Take care.
I will
Have
catch
a good
you.
one.
I'll come up tomorrow if you're live.
Yeah, I think we'll probably have Jane in here, so that's cool.
Cool. All right. Enjoy. I hope you get some debates, man.
All right. Take care.
Peace out, dog.
All right. Do we have anybody that wants to hop in the box, debate? Anybody that wants to come yap? Anybody that has a question? Anything like that? We're cranking back up the normal lives. Sorry I wasn't live this morning. Should be tomorrow. So there's that. Anyone? Friends with Dean and Parker? I don't know Dean that well, but Parker and I are alright. We go back a long ways. So, do we have anyone else? Yeah, I've known Parker a long time. We were the two OGs. We really were. Got David.
Yo.
What is up, David?
What's up? Okay.
What's going on? Are you you debating?
Okay. I mean, like, I like Trump because he's funny. I mean, like, can you like debate me on that? I mean, I know why
Like Trump because he's funny?
Yeah. I know why I support Trump. He's funny.
Funny
Can
looking.
you like try to win
Tell
that?
me a joke he's told. What's the good one?
No, like,
He tells his best jokes on Epstein Island.
the way way that he talks is funny. Like, come on. Can you try to win that debate?
Can I try to win that debate?
Because I know why. Because I know why I like Trump.
You
And-
voted for him because he talks funny?
Yes, like what?
I can't
Can
argue with
you-
that.
You-
I mean, he
So-
talks stupid. I wouldn't say it's funny. I mean, what's a joke he's told? Like, what has he
I-
said? What has he said, and how's it funny?
So I just won this debate. Okay, bet. Easy win.
No, like, what has he said? What's he said? How does he talk? That's funny.
Because his facial movements look funny when he talks.
All right. Well, I can't really argue with that. Got Murph in the box. What's up, Murph?
Oh, you talking to me? Oh, my bad.
What's up, Murph? Murph's
My
been around a
bad.
long,
Can you
long
hear me?
time. Yeah, I can hear you. Boom, 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 Desperado. Do, do. Are you good?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can
Yeah,
you hear
no, that's
me?
my bad, bro. Yeah, no, my bad. I was tapping. My bad.
Oh, no, you're good. All right, I'm gonna let this last person in.
All right.
Appreciate the tapping, Murph. Tap it, tap. Tap, 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 tap. That guy's a disability, so leave it alone. I actually agree. He was trying his best to troll, just because he has a speech impediment doesn't mean we need to make fun of him. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Hi, what's going on? What's your take? Okay. Do we have any other takers? We're going to call for the night, because we don't have Jaden, so we can't yap or do Trump or Obama. Let's see. Let's see who... Oh, we got some people. We got some weird stuff coming in. I'm sus. Super fucking sus. We're going to see. LL Bean. What's up? Okay. Trump sucks balls. I shit my pants at Snoqualmie today. Dude, the falls? Long walk, bud. Oh. The falls or the pass? That's an interesting thing to have gone through. I'm kind of curious, kind of waiting. We got one more. Motoring. Hello, American flag. What? Hello?
Hi, I'm 23.
What year were you born?
2001.
That tracks. What's going on? What's your take? The falls? Damn. It's a long way down. It's a long drop.
I support Trump because he's basically like God of the America. He's God. Trump is my God.
Next point. I'm going to pretend
Trump
like
is
you
my
didn't say
God.
that and move on.
I'm Trump's fuck toy.
That was fucking weird. I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that awful note. I don't want any more of it. I'm gonna put it away. Like a toy I never want to see again. I will all right guys, I'm gonna log off. That was weird. I'll see everybody tomorrow morning. Everybody have a good one. Y'all stay safe, stay well, and I will see you guys. Got a little line here. I will see you guys